Hello everyone, so I am back in LA finally. This is the outfit of the day. I've been living in these shorts. I will link them down below because they cover your butt. Happy Sunday everyone. We're gonna go to the farmer's market. I haven't been to one in forever, and anytime I'm back home, like back in LA, I'm always like, I want to do LA things. I want to go to farmer's markets. Yesterday we drove by Malibu. Was that completely necessary? You had to do that.
Straighten up a little.
So we got a new chandelier. Jared hung that.
That's right. Shocked myself 4 times.
Such a beautiful day. There's the grilled cheese truck. I've never had it, but I always see people post about it.
Yeah.
Have you ever had it?
No.
So pretty. Ooh. I like those. Those are so pretty.
These are good. $6. Looks good.
I always get farmer's market strawberries. They just taste so much better. Look who I saw.
I'm not a huge sports
Grabbing
buff, but
matcha.
everyone says it's going way up. So I'm like,
What did you get?
Shit, right?
I know.
Yeah.
This is brain dust iced latte.
Oh, I love that there. Yeah.
Spirit dust added to it.
Oh.
$11 coffee, it's fine.
Shit.
Cool, you know.
How pretty is this arrangement? It's so gorgeous. This just makes me happy. When I come into my kitchen and I see beautiful flowers, I just get so excited, and it's something I like to do for myself, and even though Jared bought them, but I said that we need to get flowers. But it's just something that I like to get, and I'll get them myself sometimes too, and it's just nice to have something beautiful, and it just brightens your day. And especially, it's one of my biggest tips. If you're living somewhere right now that isn't your dream house, it's not your dream home, your dream apartment or something like that, you want to, you know, spice it up and get excited about where you're living now, flowers is a great thing. So that's something that I used to do when we were in like a smaller, really dark apartment. I didn't love it there. You know, as the law of attraction always says, you have to enjoy where you're at now so that you can welcome new things into your life. You can't just be like cranky, like, I don't have it. So by having something beautiful like flowers in your kitchen when you wake up in the morning, you're gonna like it. I'm gonna move them slightly like that. It feels so good to be home and just vlogging where I want to vlog and like filming. It's hard to do it when I'm with my family or when I'm on vacation. But for anybody that's new to my channel, hello. I just got back from being on vacation with my family. Now I'm back in LA so we can chit chat. And that's really what I want today's video to be. Just catch you guys up on things, different diet things, intermittent fasting. I saw a lot of requests to update you guys on intermittent fasting, and unfortunately it hasn't been going as great as when I first started it. So we're going to talk about that. First things first, I'm going to take you guys in front of a mirror so we can talk about intermittent fasting, the updates, and then we'll come back here and chit chat about it. The first thing I've been loving about intermittent fasting, I do feel more cut. It's not like I just lost a bunch of weight and then I just looked extra tiny. It's that you can like see more muscle definition. Like, look at that. I didn't have that before. And I feel like you can actually see muscle. Lower stomach still is not exactly where I want it to be, but it's a huge improvement and I'm feeling so much better. By better, I just mean like more confident in my body and just like, you know, I do spend a lot of like hard work on eating healthy and this and that. So you want to see results when you're eating healthy. I just feel like you can see more definition is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now we'll chit chat as I snack on granola. This is the same granola that I showed in my vacation vlog. This is the one my mom always buys. I loved it so much. I found it at Whole Foods yesterday and I bought it. So it's dark chocolate and peanut butter. It's organic. So as I talk about dieting, I'm just gonna sit here and snack. So I've been intermittent fasting for 3 months, but seriously for 2 months. So I use the app Zero and I'm able to keep track of when it's time to eat and then when it's time to not. So right away I lost like 3 pounds, then 5 pounds. Then I wasn't losing weight as fast, but I was noticing that I was getting leaner. So I know I was losing some fat, gaining some muscle, all that good stuff. Here's the issue that I've run into as of recently. So while I've been on vacation especially. And like there's other factors that go into it. I was working out in the heat on vacation and this and that, but I've been finding it harder to fast in the morning. So When I fast at night before bed, that's easy for me. After dinner, I tell myself, you know, no dessert late at night. I've been so good with that for a while now that it's like, I'm just used to it. Obviously in the beginning, I wanted food, but like now I'm good. The morning though, where it used to come easy to me, now doesn't. Now, if I don't eat right away, I get nauseous. Or like not like gonna throw up, but like a lightheaded feeling. Of course, other factors play a role in it. You know, I was working out in the heat when I was on vacation. I had my period right before that. Maybe that played a role in it because when I have my period, I don't always feel my best. So that's kind of where I'm at now. And I know a lot of you guys have been intermittent fasting or trying it. So comment down below if that has happened to you. And, you know, when I get like that, when I start to feel lightheaded, I eat. Like there's no like, okay, I'll wait it out. So I do break the fast. If you are able to intermittent fast, you don't get lightheaded, you're able to fast until whenever it's time for you to eat, whatever your schedule is. I will say I see the best results with intermittent fasting. Like I showed you before, I feel like you can actually see muscle definition. When you want to stay motivated to work out and eat healthy, I don't like when I say this, but it's true. When you start seeing results, it helps with motivation. In that time period where you're not seeing results and you're not feeling them, it's just kind of like that beginning stage. It's really hard to push through. You have to have a lot of motivation. You have to have a lot of mental strength and just push yourself. Then the next thing I want to talk about is every time I get home from vacation, it's just kind of like a little tradition on my channel. I love to talk about different things I'm going to be doing this week, especially since when you're away from home, it's hard to eat the exact same way, even if you're staying away from the sweets, which I didn't, and even if you're being as healthy as possible and ordering healthy things, which I did do, it's harder to eat the exact same way as home. So to get back on track, I want to share some things. So the first is oil and vinegar, which I have here in my cute little set. So oil and vinegar salad. So I have my huge thing of lettuce because me and Jared are both gonna have some of this. This is just a spring mix blend. Just going back to the basics, whenever I get home from vacation, I try to eat as, doesn't have to always be as clean as possible, but I just try to eat as basic. So maybe not a ton of different salad dressings. I know Jared wants to get wraps later today so that we can make different wraps during the week, and a great way to fill those up is you can add some lettuce and different vegetables. We're gonna grill some vegetables, and then for the flavoring, do oil and vinegar. And it's just so good, just nice and basic. You can't go wrong with an oil and vinegar. So we have that here. The next thing is dandelion tea. So dandelion tea is great in the kind of, I don't want to say weight loss world, but a lot of people that are concerned with a little bit extra fat, like I am on my lower stomach, dandelion tea can be great. So this is what it says on the back. Reasons to love dandelion tea. So a lot of people see the dandelion as a pesky weed, but we love it for its ability to stimulate the liver and help your body break down fats during digestion. I'm actually gonna have this after dinner tonight. It also says it supports your body's natural detoxification process, which is great. So I first bought this when I did, what video was it? Oh, I ate like Ariana Grande, so when I did that video, I bought this because she drinks dandelion tea, I think every night or every day. But that's when I first bought it, and then recently I was talking to a friend that recently lost a lot of weight and has been just killing it at the gym, and she said that she loves dandelion tea as well. And I'm like, wait, I have that, so I'm gonna try it. Why not? The next thing I have here is my maca powder. So I have a funny story about maca. When I first started having maca in my smoothies, I spoke to a holistic healer. You guys have seen her on, I've talked about her on my channel before. Her name's Tony. She also has a book she wrote about it on Amazon. So I did speak with her, and basically what she does, because she's a holistic healer, is she'll tell you vitamins you need in your diet based on your symptoms, or supplements or powders or this or that. So she recommended for me to have maca. This is when I was having a lot of gut issues. So I started putting maca in my smoothies. So many people would comment like, oh my God, Sam, are you trying to get pregnant? Like, why are you adding maca? And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? So I remember calling Tony and being like, girl, I'm not trying to get pregnant. Like, people are asking me if I'm trying to get pregnant because I'm taking maca. No, not at the moment. So she laughed, but then she was like, so the reason why some doctors might recommend maca for getting pregnant is because maca balances your hormones. It can help balance your hormones. So for me, ever since adding it into my routine, I get my period almost the exact same day every single month. So last month, I think I was 1 day off, maybe the month before 2 days off, but Before it used to be like, I'd get it in the beginning of the month or the middle or the end, and it was just kind of like all over the place. The past like 3 to 4 months, I've had my period almost the exact same day each month. So I thought that was pretty cool. And so because it is balancing your hormones, another benefit you get is less hormonal acne. When your hormones are imbalanced, that's when you can see more pimples, and you get them around here. So women get hormonal acne around here, and right now that's where I do have some pimples. So now that I'm back home, more maca smoothies. Hello guys, good morning.
What up, team?
So he's bringing me to hot Pilates because, as you guys saw, the construction is crazy. So they only were able to let us get one car out of the garage instead of both. But yes, so today's actually Monday, and I always upload on Sunday. And I didn't upload yesterday, and that's because, one, I didn't really feel like you guys got a lot of hangout time. Like, I just didn't really feel like we hung out a lot. Also, like, I felt so emotionally drained yesterday because me and Jared have been talking about the next stages of our life and wanting to get married and start a family and all of that. Where we're living now, we just don't think is like an appropriate family house.
Totally not. It's we love our house. Totally love it.
For singles like us, but
yeah,
moving into the next stage.
It doesn't fit at least what we've got in mind for it.
It's emotionally draining because you guys know I love my house.
It's great. It's beautiful. We love it. We've been really blessed to have it. We're really happy with it. But you know, it's not suitable for the lifestyle that we want to move into. Family, I don't think it'd be big enough to have kids in, and I don't.
And you said if we had a boy, like, our yard is so small.
Yeah, there's nowhere for them to really play and have a good time, and so I think that for us, kind of for what we're looking for, it's been really amazing, and we're so grateful for it. But for the next step, it's kind of it's not gonna fit what we need. We need a little more space. We need a little more privacy. One thing in your head, you have kind of this vision that when you get something, it's gonna be the end all be all. And you know, in a lot of ways, when me and Sam first moved to LA, this is a lot of what we visualized is where we are right now. And this was kind of like exactly what our goals were to be in the hills, and we got it. And you know, it just seems like you know, you can set goals and achieve them. And yeah, we're definitely open to wherever we're gonna have the best quality of life.
We're looking in other parts of California, not just like the little outskirts of Los Angeles, but just like in general, other parts of California.
Yep.
And then we're looking in other states, and it's just like emotionally hard because I felt like I was gonna be here forever. So when you already plan your life where you're like, this is where I'm gonna be, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
But like, I was thinking as like when we first moved here, a 25-year-old with just
us and a couple of dogs.
Yeah.
And it's perfect for that. But you know.
But then when you start thinking like, oh wait, we're gonna get married.
When we're married.
And then we're like, oh wait, we want to start a family right away after we're married. If we were just planning on getting married and waiting to have kids for a while, we would just stay
where we are. Yeah.
We're at.
It's great. I love it for the two of us, but we'd love to have a couple of twins.
Yeah, if we have twins, then it's tight. It's a tight house. And everyone that's lived in our house before us, like when neighbors talk about it, they've all just been a couple with no kids. That's why I like just wanted to take a little break yesterday and just process everything. Plus it was Sunday. We were driving around LA, like looking at open houses and just kind of seeing like what you can realistically get for our price range.
Some of them were nice, but then some of the ones that we liked, the houses, maybe the neighborhood wasn't exactly what we wanted. You know, we just have to be flexible, and that's what we're seeing. Figuring out what's most important to us and trying to move forward from there. It is going to be really great because we're gonna have our dream house, and we're gonna have this.
Listen to Mr. Positivity.
Really, it's gonna be phenomenal, and it's maybe not exactly what we thought 5 years ago.
I gotta run into Hot Pilates so I get a spot.
But you gotta run to Hot Pilates. So,
love you.
I love you.
Hey guys, so I just got home, so I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna get this video together and upload it, and yeah, I just wanted to basically share where my headspace is at and what's been going on with us. You wanna sit up here, Sissy? Come on, look who I did. One thing that I'm a huge believer in is embracing uncertainty, because usually when there's that space of uncertainty, something good is right around the corner. Thank you guys so much for listening, and yeah, and I just wanted to share this with you. I at first wasn't sure if I was gonna even put this in a vlog and like share what's going on, just in case there's the chance that we don't move and then I mentioned this for nothing. But looking back, I always love that I told you guys things in vlogs. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.